Welcome to SimpleGuider.com, the cleanest buying guide for audio-video receiver. The top 3 factors to consider buying an audio-video receiver are peripheral equipment, channel and zone, and connection types. First, let's talk about peripheral equipment. The audio-video receiver is the connection hub of your home entertainment systems. So it is very important to know the equipment you will connect to the receiver. The things you need to know include the number of media sources you have or plan to have. This includes DVD player, cable box, online media streamer, etc. It will determine the number of receiver's input connections. The number of video outputs, including high-definition television, or projector. It will determine the number of receiver's video connections. The connection types of these equipment, which could be HDMI, component, or optical, etc. If you have already wired speakers in multiple rooms, or you plan to do so, it will determine the receiver's zone numbers. The power requirement of your speakers. It will determine the receiver's wattage output. Last but not the least, the number of speakers. It will determine the channel number of your receiver. Some friendly reminders. Before choosing a receiver, you should take a note of not only peripheral equipment you already have, but also the devices you may want to install in the future. Also, since you rarely max out the speaker volume, you don't have to match the receiver wattage with your speakers. If you have a sound bar that has built-in amplifier, you should find a receiver with preamp output. Channel and zone numbers are the most important measurements of audio-video receiver. The numbers of receiver's channels equal to the number of speakers and subwoofer it can support. A 7.1 channel receiver can power 7 speakers, including center speaker, front left speaker, front right speaker, surround left speaker, surround right speaker, surround back left speaker, surround back right speaker, as well as a subwoofer. Receivers with multiple zone capability can also power additional speakers in another room. 5.1 channel speakers can already deliver true surround sound experience. The extra 2 channels of 7.1 receiver can power a second set of speakers in different rooms. However, they still belong to the same zone, and therefore will play the same media source. Only receivers with multiple zone capability can let you control the media source of each zone independently. So you can play different media sources in different rooms at the same time. If you have a large house, multiple room listening is a luxury. However, you will have to run wires to connect different rooms. Finally, let's discuss the connection types of audio-video receivers. The digital input types include HDMI, DisplayPort, optical, and digital coaxial connections. The analog input types include component, S-video, composite, and coaxial cable connections. Receivers' video outputs usually have HDMI, component, or composite video connections. Receivers' audio outputs usually include regular speaker banana plugs, 3.5mm mini jack, or composite audio connections. The banana connections are for speakers without built-in amplifiers. The mini jack and composite audio connections are for sound bars that already have built-in amplifiers. Some receivers include an Ethernet jack to connect to home network, so you can access online music services such as Pandora or Spotify. Receivers with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth capabilities let you stream music from mobile devices. A few friendly reminders. HDMI connection dominates the home entertainment world. You should get a receiver has most HDMI connections, so you are prepared for any new devices you will buy in the future. Bluetooth and network connection are essential if you have lots of media content on mobile devices or network storage drive. There are a few nice features worth notice. If you have plenty 4K resolution media and ultra-high definition TV, you should get a receiver can support 4K HD with HDMI 2.0 connections. Some receivers have automatic speaker calibration. This function optimizes speaker performance in your specific listening environment. Many receivers also offer free apps to control the receiver settings from your phone or tablet. This is especially useful in managing multiple zones. You can easily choose which room to play which media source. Happy shopping! Don't forget to check out the product comparison chart on simpleguider.com. You can compare major audio-video receivers side by side for all the features discussed in this video.